motherfuckers back.
Are you here for Chloe?
Yeah.
Awesome. I think he's gonna leave me.
Who?
My fiance.
Or why would he be leaving you?
When we first met, I tried to tell him that there was a chance I couldn't have kids. And he said, inte bråka about it. In American, that means don't worry about it. But I worry. I mean, I am older than him. Then I had a 5% chance. Just left the doctor. I have a 1% chance.
Of what? Having a child?
With IVF.
Oh, okay.
Now that his father passed away, he's definitely not giving up on that. He wants to do it like yesterday.
When they say 1% chance, that means that there is a possibility still, right?
It's 1 in a billion, basically.
Oh.
So.
Well, what about potential adoption?
I love the idea, but with the Italian culture, he's just not going to go for it. You know, in the culture, there's a big emphasis on family and blood.
What do you mean by that, blood?
He's not going to see it as his own child.
So he'll treat the child as if it wasn't his child, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not even a possibility. He won't go for it. And even if he was open to it, his parents control everything. Even at his age. Everything he does. You got to get the okay from them.
You didn't get confirmation from him that this was going to be okay? Like this was going to be a situation that he would be okay with? Like he'd be able to not have a child in his, life before, it progressed to the level where now you're wondering?
I tried to get pregnant. I'd put holes in the condom.
What? You were trying to get pregnant by him without him knowing?
Yes.
Ah, man.
But it's only because I love him. And I didn't want this to separate us. I didn't want to lose him over this. But now the day is here and I don't know what to do.
I mean, you feel like that might be karma? Like God, kind of punishing you for trying that in the first place?
I don't think God would punish a human being for having the need to want a child.
I'm just saying, when you're saying you're poking holes into condoms, maybe it's a situation where you kind of brought on bad energy to yourself.
No, I don't think it's that. And my intention behind it was actually because I still had hope that I could have a child. But
so when you were poking holes in the condoms, do you think that if you got pregnant, he would have been fine with it at that moment?
He would have been ecstatic.
So why were you using condoms in the first place?
We wanted to make sure that we were right for each other, or at least he wanted to make sure. I knew he was the one from the jump.
Okay.
But now, I'm not sure what to do.
I mean, you're not trying to keep it from him that you can't have kids, right? Does he know?
I didn't exactly tell him what the doctor said recently.
So when are you going to tell him?
I'm not sure if I should.
So you're waiting until you get married or something like that to let him know?
No, it's not that. I was just thinking, I do have his debit card. And, in vitro, $20,000, it's like pocket change to him.
You're going to try to do the in vitro without him knowing?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Don't you have to do like shots and stuff? Like, isn't he going to be kind of suspicious of what's going on with you?
Well, all I got to do is make sure the condom is tied quickly, run into the bathroom after without him knowing, bring it to the doctor.
I mean, why don't you just have this conversation with him? Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just tell him the situation and then try to work around that.
Because, well, even though he has money, he's cheap.
Okay. So he wouldn't give you the money for the in vitro?
I'm not sure that he would.
If you're going to use $20,000, wouldn't he notice that being gone?
I mean, eventually he will, but if I have baby news...
So you're hoping that it happens before he finds out, that you get pregnant before he finds out?
Yeah, because, statistically, when you get pregnant over 40, usually you have two. So you're getting two for the price of one.
So you're banking on the possibility of essentially getting pregnant and hoping that if that happens, he'll forgive the improprieties of you taking his money without him knowing.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay with it.
That's an interesting perspective that you have. Oh, well, okay. All right. Well, I mean, hey, everybody has their way of doing things, and I guess this is the way you're going to do it.
The doctor's saying that he could probably get me pregnant. It's just keeping it is another story. But if somebody can carry that child for me,
I think for me that if you were to find that woman, you should still probably reach out to him and let him know we're going to probably have to have a baby through in vitro, like not try to, hide the situation,
but what if he decides to leave me for her?
If a man is going to leave you, he's going to leave you. He's gone. There's nothing you can do about that if a man's going to leave you. I mean, do you feel like he loves you?
I do.
So he's your fiance, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then this man wants to spend the rest of his life with you. Now, children may be a problem. I do understand that some men, they want their kids. So, if they aren't able to get their kid, that might be a deal breaker.
Right. And now that his father passed, he wants to bring on the family name.
His father passing, that is what changed things, you're saying? That's what changed things with him? He would have been okay not having a baby before that?
He didn't bring it up much, but now he's bringing it up every day, all day.
Got it.
So it's quite the dilemma, as you can see.
What are you feeling like? Like, what's your emotions beyond just trying to make sure that you satisfy his desire to have a baby? Like, how are you feeling about this news about not being able to bear your own child? I mean, are you okay?
I actually want another baby. I do.
Oh, so you have a child already?
I do. I have one.
Okay, so then he doesn't have a child, you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you would be okay not having another child because you already have a child, but the fact that he doesn't have one is going to be a problem.
Exactly. So I think I'm going to go ahead with my plan.
If that's what you want to do, I guess you got to do it.
Or do you think I should just manipulate him, get married first?
Manipulate? Come on. Like, the words you're using alone make me feel uncomfortable advising you on a man's future.
Because then he'll think twice about divorcing me.
Yeah, but it's like you're trapping him into the situation by doing it that way.
Not really. I don't see it as being trapped. I see it as giving myself the time I need to devise a plan.
Well, I mean, when's your wedding?
Next month.
Oh, it's next month. So then you don't have much time. Because I was saying that maybe you can actually just, give yourself some time by practicing with him as much as possible to potentially get yourself pregnant in that time. And if it does happen, then maybe you can say, look, I know I was having trouble having a baby, but I'm about to have a baby now. And, then you'd be able to get married and he'd be fine.
Well, I've been trying every day. I mean, doggy style position, legs all the way up position, scissor position, and nothing seems to be working.
It may not be in the cards. I mean, are you going to be okay with the possibility of it not happening? And you already told me your plan. You're gonna potentially string him along, so there's nothing that can be done about that.
Well, string him along only till I can get pregnant.
You got a month, and when it comes down to it,
Right, I waited this long. What's another month?
So it's not like he wants you to get pregnant before you get married, right?
No, but the point is that he wants that baby for sure. And now I know that there's no changing his mind. But I also know that I may have a better chance in winning a lotto than having a baby. So I'm thinking this plan can work.
I can honestly tell you, Chloe, you're in a tough dilemma. And you got me a little stumped. I don't really know what to tell you. Because morally, I don't think it's a good idea, but you are kind of in this desperate situation, and this is something that you want, and he wants it too, but at the end of the day, the way you're going about it may be the reason why things aren't working out.
Well, I thought about going to his parents, being that they want grandchildren so bad and they have lots of money. Perhaps they'd give me the money.
But you think his parents would be like supportive of the possibility that you might not be able to have a child, and they're financing their potential grandchild?
No, I don't think so. And that's why I don't think that's a good backup option.
I mean, is there anybody else you can go to for the money?
I mean, not really. He'd kill me if I called my ex.
You would go to your ex to try to get pregnant with your new boyfriend?
Well, I mean, if there's no other options.
Oh my goodness. No,
Whatever
you can't do
works.
that. You can't do that. There's no way you could do that. I wouldn't even say that out loud. I mean, come on.
Who says I can't?
Are you serious? You think that you could do that?
Well,
And you think that your ex would give you money? Like, I mean, is
if I
your ex a
manipulate-
simp?
No, but if I, dangle the cookie in front of him,
Does he know that you were somebody new, or did he just think you're out there just free agent now?
no. He doesn't think I'm free agent, but him himself is not looking for commitment. He's not looking to get married again, so, you know.
Are you saying that
He wants
you
a relationship
would,
with no strings attached, so maybe I could just, use what I got just one time.
So wait a minute, you're saying you would have sex with your ex so he would help finance your situation with your fiance?
I mean, yeah, it could actually work.
Oh my God.
Isn't that
Yo, I've never heard nothing like this
isn't
before.
that genius though?
No, that's not. That is so bad. And I'm like appalled at the fact that you would say that. You don't see anything wrong with that?
I mean, I'm not committing murder.
My God. Yeah, this world is going in a different direction. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just like, my God, I can't believe what I'm hearing.
What other options do I really have? I waited this long. I can't possibly tell him a week before the wedding, hey, by the way, I can't actually give you a baby.
How did it get to this point where you don't feel comfortable being honest with your fiance and you're willing to go and sleep with your ex in order to get money to get IVF treatment that may not even happen or work out, to get pregnant so you can give your fiance a baby?
My ex may not have to give me the money. He might just have to say that we are a common law marriage because he's actually a cop. And cops get in vitro free up to 3 times, just like firemen do.
My God, so you've done the research on this.
Oh, yes, I have.
Why do cops get in vitro for free?
Their insurance pays for it.
Wouldn't that be like fraud on his part if he were to get caught?
Oh, yeah, if you get caught, but I mean, we're not going to get caught.
But if you get married to somebody else, like, wouldn't that be an issue that he would have to deal with later on?
We just won't make it public for a while, And if I tell my fiance after the fact, once his babies are planted inside me, I think he'll forgive me.
Like, what if he found out that you had sex with your ex?
Oh,
Like-
he won't find out.
But what if he found out? You know things would probably be over, right?
Well, then he'd have to fight me in court for custody
Of the baby?
of the babies. And you know how it works. Unless you can prove that she's a drug addict or an alcoholic, mothers always get custody. It's not like I'm sleeping with him because I actually want him.
Yeah, but what if your ex is actually going to use that? Like, what if he shows up to the wedding and tells your, fiance right before you get married?
He won't.
Why wouldn't he?
Because he would never want to be looked at like the side piece. He's always been a narcissist. He wants to be number one. Well, keeping me
I know,
a
but
secret.
in this situation, he could ruin your situation. And like, if you're asking him for money for in vitro and everything, he knows that you are in a tight spot and you may be in a desperate situation, and he might use that against you and say, hey, I need you to keep sleeping with me, to keep this quiet. Now, what if that happens?
You do have a point there.
If he's a narcissist, then if he enjoys sleeping with you, he may hold that over you and it may be a power trip also, just that he can be able to say, I'm sleeping with my ex and she's getting married to somebody else, but I just get all the benefits of sleeping with her anytime I want because I helped her with her in vitro.
I'm not gonna, like, go on my knees or anything for him. He's just gonna get the sex part. That's it.
Okay.
Or do you think I should just pretend I'm pregnant for 9 months? Take care.
New York is back. New York, where at, y'all? We right here. What's good? New York, stand up. Let everybody know. New York's in here. We reppin' New York City. Cause we from New York City. New York's in the house without a doubt. New York's in the house wherever we go.